Possibly it will. However, the evidence isn't there. Now, I have a cancer that will, if I do not treat it, kill me. There is no question about that. It would have killed me. It will still kill me because I have active cancer growing in my bowel. I may have other active cancer. I do not yet know. I could take something like dog dewormer, but I do not know now if it works, for a start. If it does it work against the particular type of cancer that I have? Because cancer is not one illness, it is a category of disease. There are lots of different sorts, and many cancer treatments only work against one. Just taking dog dewormer is unlikely to affect the cancer because the method of delivery may not be correct. If they don't use it against cancer, they don't know how it works, they don't know why it works, and they don't know how best to deliver it. The research will always be done with promising compounds to find out if they work, how they work, and if it looks like they do work, they will do clinical trials, and then they will do human trials to see if they work better than a placebo. Now, turmeric is a wonderful example of this because we're kind of nearly through the process, but not completely. There was a suggestion that turmeric worked for inflammation. They studied it and discovered that turmeric has a compound in it, curcumin, that does in fact help with inflammation, but you need a lot of it. So eating turmeric probably wouldn't help. It would give you awful tummy ache and it wouldn't do a lot for the inflammation. But you can extract the curcumin. I can't even pronounce it now. But for it to work properly, you need to mix it with another compound that comes from black pepper, maybe, and then eat it with fat so your body can absorb it. And the difference between the two things is eating a carrier bag full of turmeric root, which probably wouldn't do anything much but give you a terrible stomach, and taking a fairly large capsule. Now, I don't know where this research is at the moment, but it has what's known as promise. Now, that's a big difference. Now, imagine that I was using turmeric root and eating carrier bags full of it, when in fact the only way that turmeric was going to cure my cancer was taking a very refined extract and having it injected into the sole of my foot on a full moon. Ridiculous assumption. The carrier bags of turmeric root would have done nothing, even though the eventual cure would have come from that. But what I would have done by eating carrier bags of useless turmeric root was stop myself having something that might not have been as good a cure as the eventual injection in the sole of my foot at the full moon would have been, and I would have died. Whereas by taking the cure that maybe was 90% effective, I would have had a 90% chance of surviving while they found out about the carrier bag of turmeric and the little injection to eventually get the injection. That's simple it. Stop using pseudoscience. Stick with the evidence. Give yourself the best chance. I want to live. I want to live to be an old lady. I probably won't, but I'm buggered if I'm going to waste my time. I'm going to give myself the best chance.